everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Knowledge Circle. Today we will learn a program in Java where we will take three positive integers as input and we will check whether the entered numbers are Pythagorean triplet or not. Before starting the program, we need to understand what are Pythagorean triplet. Suppose if this is a right angle triangle where the height is 3 and the base is 4, then definitely the hypotenuse will be 5. How? Because the square of height and the square of base must be equal to the square of the hypotenuse. So we can say that the number 3, 4, 5 are Pythagorean triplets. These are known as Pythagorean triplet. Okay. So we will make a program where we will ask the user to enter the three values and we will check whether they are Pythagorean triplet or not. So let's start the video. Okay, so I'm going to erase this and let's start our program. So we will begin our program. First of all, what we write in all programs? The line to insert the util package and the scanner class. So we will write here import. We need to write import, then java.util .scanner. Why? Because we want to include only scanner. Import java.util.scanner. Next, the class. Suppose we are making Pythagorean triplet, so I have given the name PT. You can write anything else. Then what we have to write? Public static void main function. And then after what we write? String args. Okay. This has to be written in all programs. Let's create the object of scanner class. Scanner sc new scanner. Why we need to have object of scanner class? Because we want to access the functions of scanner class such as next int, next double, okay, next line. Now we will declare some variables, like we want to have three variables. So we will have a, b and c. We will assume that the first and second are height and base and the third one c is what? Hypotenuse. Okay, a, b, c. Now it's time to take input. So we will give a message to user. What will be the message? System.out.println. Okay, and we will say that enter three numbers. Okay, enter three numbers. When the user sees this message, user has to give a value. Okay, so what we will write here? A equal to sc.nextInt. sc.nextInt. We will write the same thing for the other variables to store the next numbers. Next int. Okay, we got all the three numbers here. Okay, it's time to check. And see, whenever we need to check something, whenever we have to compare something, we have to use relational operator, and along with that we will use if function. Okay, if function I'm going to tell you all. So I'm going to erase these portions. Okay, so let's erase this portion and let's compare. Let's see whether they are in triplet form or not. So as I have already told that the third one we will assume as, because whenever we see the triplet, always the first and second are known as base and height and the third one is hypotenuse. Okay, so we got the numbers a, b, c. What we have to do? We will use if. If first a into a means the a square, okay, plus b into b, the second number's square. If it is equal to means 2 times equal to we have to write. And then if it is equal to the third one, if this condition is true, what is the meaning of it? If a square plus b square is equal to c square, it means a, b, c are Pythagorean triplet. They are in the Pythagorean triplet form. Okay, so what we have to do? If this condition is true, then what we will write here? We will write system dot out dot print ln. that numbers are Pythagorean, okay, triplet. Okay, if it is true, then if it is false, then we have to write the else part. Else, what we will write in the else? System dot out dot print ln, and we will write numbers are not Pythagorean triplet. Means these numbers are not in the form of Pythagorean triplet. It means that the last number is, the square of the last number is not equal to the first two numbers squares and their sum. So what we have to do? We will close if here. Then we have to close what? Main function, and then we will close class. So this was the program how to check a Pythagorean triplet. We have to take 3 inputs and we have to check whether they are Pythagorean triplet or not. How to check? The square of the first number plus the square of the second number. If it is equal to the square of the third number, then your answer will be correct. So let's have an output and let's check the output also. How to get the output you all will see on your screen. Okay, so I will show you an output. So for the output, what will be the first message? You see here, the message will be enter 3 numbers. Enter 3 numbers. Okay, when the user sees this message, what the user will do? User will give value. Suppose user has given value 6, user has pressed enter. User has given 8, user has pressed enter. User has given 10, user has pressed enter. So we got 6, 8, 10. We have to check whether 6, 8 and 10 are Pythagorean triplet or not. So let's see that what will happen. In the background, what will happen? What compiler will do? A will be stored in 6 will be stored in A, 8 will be stored in B, and 10 will be stored in C. So square of A square plus B square is equal to C square. We have to check. The value of A is 6, so it will be 6 square, 8 square, and plus this one is equal to C equal to 10 square. Whether they are equal or not. The square of 6 becomes 36. The square of 8 becomes 64. Okay, let's add them. When we add, we get 100. Yes, it means that these are, it is equal. It means that these 6, 8, 10 are what? These are Pythagorean triplet. Now it is correct because it is the background work. What you will get as output? You will get that numbers are Pythagorean triplet. Okay. So in this way you will solve it. I hope this is fruitful for you and it will help you a lot in your examination. Thank you everyone, and if you are new, please subscribe my channel.
Like, share and subscribe, and press the bell icon for the latest notifications.